Welcome to Off the Paw. Here we go, off the paw.
Dark. Indeed.
Apparently, we have a lot to talk about today,
A lot
right?
about one company.
Oh, two companies, two,
Well,
two.
if you want to start with the one I think you're talking about, which is the Borderlands situation.
Randy Pitchford's an idiot.
He's a magician.
Make his stocks go disappear.
He fell off with Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, he fell off long before that.
Yeah.
Long before that. There's a USB, remember?
Oh yeah, the USB with the magic.
The USB that was the magic wand that they discovered at medieval times.
Yep.
There's so much lore to that I cannot go into it.
Plus, it's already been gone over, and if you want to look it up specifically, just look it up. That has plenty of documentation on it.
This is my co-host Omeyu. I'm Happy Wolf.
Predains are over our head.
No, you think the internet sees that?
They can read.
That does not come up on the camera. No. In fact,
Oh,
it is so not coming up on the camera that it's either not appearing at all or it's just off the screen. I
well,
can't
you
see
should tell
it.
me these things.
There's nothing up there.
Well then, you're right. That's Resonite.
Yeah.
Resonite. Yeah. We'll get this done eventually. This is us rambling anyway.
Yeah, it's what this is all
But
about.
if we're gonna talk about Borderlands 4 launch optimization issues, we have to also bundle that in with while bad launches, Monster Hunter PC releases, except for Rise.
Well, we're going to see at the end of the month about that. So their title update 3 is at the end of September, which is this month, as time of recording.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if they make good on their promise. So we'll
Well,
have
not
an
that.
episode about
Not that.
What?
Their response
Oh, what was
to the
it?
community, Capcom acknowledged that it didn't launch in the best of states,
Oh,
and
of
that they're
course.
working to fix it.
Oh yeah, and then Borderlands is the
Randy-
stark opposite of that.
Randy is just play on lower settings, forehead.
No, he's like disable. He's telling people to disable settings that don't exist.
No, not that.
No,
He's
that too
saying
though.
If you're talking about the FOV slider that doesn't exist in console, that's different.
No, he's telling people to disable like fog settings of some sort. Volumetric fog
I
settings.
didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, he did like
But no,
that setting doesn't exist. And then there was the guy that was the one that usually gets quoted the most in the press right now, where he was asking what the actual minimum requirements were that weren't posted.
And they think that they were posted.
And the weren't.
He's saying they were posted.
Yeah, but the guy was saying that they weren't.
Yeah, he's special. But no, specifically he was talking about like, and while I'll agree with the people that play at 4K exclusively, yes, they can probably afford to in most cases. When they can't because of the optimization issues, they kind of need to expect the fact that 4K is not optimized at all.
No, I mean, it's what is it?
I mean, I hate
triple?
to I hate to agree with the guy, but playing exclusively in 4K is a detriment to yourself because if you can't play at 4K or if you play at 4K but you can't, if it's 4K or nothing at all, you're digging yourself into a hole.
I'm a 1440p baby.
I'm a 1080.
Yeah,
So.
you're still in the little baby section of the video cards.
No, not baby. Discount.
Oh, what do they call that?
Bargain bin.
Patient gamers.
Okay, I grew up little bit back history.
Hmm?
When me and my brother first played the first Fear game, we had a computer that could just barely play it on low settings. No water ripples, no reflections, no smoke, no explosion effects, nothing.
We
and we were
had
happy with that.
we had a 166 megahertz computer
Hmm.
from Moo Moo Cow, and our first
Oh,
ISP was Wow Internet, which was a competitor to
wow,
AOL.
wow.
Wow.
I know about the WoW computer, but I don't know about WoW Internet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was a California thing.
Ah,
We're,
but yeah, just the responses between that's the major thing I wanted to point with the Borderlands 4 versus the Monster Hunter PC launch. The Capcom acknowledges
yeah,
the failings.
yeah.
Although they did try to say that the DRM was not causing issues on Monster Hunter World initially, when it was.
Well,
Because it was reporting it like 60 times or whatever, like
mhm.
a minute or something like that. It was ridiculous.
um, between Monster Hunter Capcom and Gearbox Randy Pitchford, there's a big difference between Western developers and Japanese developers, I think.
Well, yeah.
And then there's Nintendo.
Yep.
Team Cherry's Canadian, isn't
Nintendo.
it?
I don't remember.
I feel like Team Cherry is Canadian.
Team Cherry is a godsend to developers.
Team Cherry is
Not even
three
named.
people.
Isn't it six now?
Maybe? I just remember it's three people.
It started off with three people, but I think they're like six or eight now.
Okay, so would you like to get us started on Nintendo's shenanery?
Well, let's start off with random info that I looked up
Uh
a
huh.
few days ago just for this specific topic. Do you know how much the NES, original NES, bundled or not, would cost in today's economy?
Today's economy.
Yes.
$800.
Nope. $430 for the cheap end and
Okay.
$500 bundled.
Okay. Good, actually.
But you compare that to what the Switch 2 costs
I don't. I
just
haven't
for the
even looked. I
console,
haven't even looked because I care so little about it. How much?
$700
Jesus fuck for just the system? Why?
just for the system.
Why?
Almost 800 if you get the bundle with Mario Kart, the game they keep
Why?
fucking up.
Why is the Switch $700, $800?
Because Nintendo is greedy. Because they want to sell you a $7 premium Nintendo experience with a $30 expansion pack.
And how much are controllers? $110 or is it 90?
I think the controllers are 90.
I think I sucked up $80 for a nice PS5 controller because they feel nice and they're a USB-C and that I can trust the PS5 controller to be in actual quality. I don't trust
Yep.
Nintendo at all for their Switch controllers because my both of my Joy-Cons drift.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, you know the Nintendo Experience app? Did you hear what that actually costs to play?
The tech demo
Yes.
was it $15 or is it 30?
That's the access price of the basic package.
Oh, do tell more.
You have to have the Pro Switch 2 controller in order to access the infograph about the Pro Switch 2 controller because they make you use it as part of the tech demo.
They make you use it?
You cannot access that part of the amusement park tech
Oh,
demo
you have to.
without owning the actual thing.
You're not using the super exclusive $100 controller. You're locked out of this part of the software because you don't have
So
this
you're
piece of
paying
hardware.
$10, $15 for a game
Hmm.
that should have been bundled with the system that
Hmm.
locks you out of content for not owning the hardware.
Uh, devil's advocate. How can I devil's advocate this?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can you play the um Steam Deck tech demo on PC?
No, but that was also free,
Yes, it was free.
and it didn't involve extra hardware.
It was extra hardware.
Well, okay, you had to buy the hardware to access it, but that was just a nicety of being able to play it for free
Yeah.
to see what the controller could do.
It was a tech demo.
It's not a thing you had to buy
Yeah.
and then buy the hardware on top of another piece of hardware to access.
It was a fun
Also, you have
tech
to
demo.
complete a
Though.
quiz. You have to complete a quiz. Nintendo quizzes you like it's schoolwork.
What? What is the quiz about?
Where are the magnets located in the Joy-Cons?
And then what happens if you fail?
You have to keep taking the quiz until you pass.
Then what happens when you pass?
Then you go on to the next area if you have the hardware.
Why? It's Apple generation. That's iKids. They don't.
Exactly.
They don't know how to use their tech, so they have to be quizzed like at school because they just think they can push a button and it just works. Oh, I want to watch a movie.
Students that ask ChatGPT how to fill out their
Yeah.
dissertations for them.
Yeah, like the lady that wants to marry AI versions of the movie stars that she likes.
There was a quick side tangent, many of those,
Uh-huh.
but there was a teacher in an English class that said you had to write a story, no topic restrictions, could be any story you wanted, but it could include 4 specific character names for any character because every time she tested a ChatGPT story, it picked the same 4 names, and half the class failed.
Wait, what was her rule?
You couldn't have characters with specific names because ChatGPT would always use the same character names.
She should have allowed those and just used them. Oh, okay. Well, this is ChatGPT. I can just tell.
But no, that was like literally in like the rule of
Yeah.
the
Why those names? Why does ChatGPT like those names? Well, couldn't you just tell it to not use those names and then just ChatGPT around it?
ones that probably didn't get caught probably did.
What do they use?
That's just something
Grok?
people don't read. Ha.
She does know that there's more than one AI. What are they called? Large language based AIs.
Yeah, large language models.
Stick in your
But
neck.
yeah, also the Pokemon DLC.
For a game that's not out yet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. How much is that DLC? Was it $30?
$30.
And for how much was the game? 70 or is it 80?
70, I think.
70. So they rip content out of the game. So we got $70 for a game and $30. So it's $100 game because they ripped content out of it. So you have to pay $100 for the whole game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's your Nintendo AAA gaming.
And Team Cherry, here's $20.
Yeah, $20 is a little game. I think it was it Donkey or was it somebody else? It was like you can. Oh no, it was the other guy. It was the other guy. What's his name?
Oh, the one I posted, Fleek.
Yeah, Fleek. Yeah, that's 5 Silk songs.
Yeah, he was calling it Nolan Silk Songs.
I could
How many Silk Songs was that space game? Like 1,200.
Oh yeah, it was over 1,000. Yeah. That's over 1,000 Silk songs. I get the Silk song 1,000 times for one ship.
I mean, it's
in Star Citizen.
But back to Nintendo and their greediness. The whole, I love Kirby as like Kirby's probably like my top series of games that I've enjoyed playing.
Well then,
it doesn't get enough games.
Well then, you should play Tribal Hunter.
Maybe. But my point is, I don't see the value in getting a Switch 2 just to play the Kirby DLC.
Nope. And then the video that
it's the same reason. It's the same reason why over there in my room, I have the Final Fantasy VII remake for PS4. I bought it day one, and I fully enjoyed it. And then when they released the DLC or showed the trailer for the DLC saying PS5 exclusive,
Uh,
and nobody bought their bullshit saying the PS4 can't handle the
uh-huh.
technology of the DLC.
For
Just
for
lower the graphics.
don't make it look like mud. Don't use Unreal Engine 5.
So Square's still like the bottom of my shit list for that. And
But
I've yet to pick
Nintendo's
up
at the top
either
of the shit list.
because I've yet to pick up the remake for PC, and I've yet to look at re whatever the second part is.
I've
Yet to play
had
any of that at all.
I've had Final Fantasy 12 on my wish list on Steam for a long time. I just haven't pulled the trigger
12's
yet.
different.
I know, but it's the one that everyone forgets about because it was at the end of the PS2's life, I think, or was it PS3?
PS2
Yeah, okay, yeah. But no one, everyone was like, "Oh, that came out." What?
with
Huh?
the secret boss that takes 12 hours to beat.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Okay. So be glad when you do play the PC version, you can speed up time.
Oh,
And I think they reduced that boss's health a little bit.
a little bit, ten
But
percent.
it still takes like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, I remember when God damn, was it 20 years ago? It had to have been. When was the cloud
Dark Cloud?
lady? No, the cloud lady in Final Fantasy
Oh,
13?
Cloud of Darkness?
No, no, the lady, Lightning.
Oh, Lightning.
I remember
If
seeing.
you don't, here's the thing.
Uh
I
huh.
watched somebody replay through. If you don't mind reading codec lore in the game to get the story, it's an okay game. If you expect the game to tell you what's going on at any given time, it's shit.
I liked Mass Effect 1. I wish the guy would read me the stories when I was going through the codex in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but he didn't. He made me read it. He had a nice voice. It was nice and soothing.
Also, 13 is the only one that got sequels, right?
Yeah. It got two sequels, didn't it?
Yes, and in Lightning Returns, and this is back when I cared about Jesse Cox.
Mm.
He rage quit Lightning Returns.
Really?
He because it's a time loop game,
Uh huh.
and you're working for the Yggdrasil tree.
Uh huh.
By the way, spoilers if you care. It's stupid. You're working for the Yggdrasil tree to save everybody,
Uh huh.
but for the plot to continue, one of the other party members that comes back has to die,
Huh.
no matter how hard you try to save him.
But
And
uh,
the Yggdrasil tree is the final boss.
but
So
what?
you're working for the bad guy all along.
But what if I go to the carnival and win the cups, where's the ball in the cup game, and then I win the plushie of Chrono, and then I go back and forward in time and I put the plushie of Chrono in front of the laser blast from Lavos that's about to disintegrate him, and then I take the real Chrono and I pull him back with me into the time hole, and then the plushie gets disintegrated.
You know, that's stupid in hindsight when you say it that way.
Yeah, why don't you just
But
grab Chrono? What do you need the plushie for? Just go grab Chrono.
equivalent exchange, I don't know. It's probably the stupidest point of the game, but it's still a great game.
Maybe you need to do that so that your past self sees Chrono disintegrating into a cloud of cotton and
Also, you
thinking
go
that
through the process.
so that you go through the process of actually going through and saving him still.
Maybe.
Time loops are fun. We're gonna watch Time Crimes next week. This week.
Time what?
Time Crimes.
Oh yeah. By the way, I watched. I'll tell you later. It's movie night stuff.
Okay, okay.
But more tangential than we already are.
Yay! We love it.
But yeah. So say it. Games back to Nintendo. Indies hate Nintendo as well
Yeah,
because they're not at all making anything. Silksong probably made money off of them, but
yeah. It's probably the only thing that made money off of anything on
yeah, they crashed.
Nintendo.
They crashed the Nintendo market.
Yeah, because Nintendo's market is just as good as the Epic market.
Yeah,
It's not there. There's no market, and there's like someone's old fucking e machine in the closet is holding up the entirety of the Nintendo market.
but to make this a little more positive, let's talk Nintendo's history about how
Oh.
they used to be amazing.
All right,
Like,
they
let's talk
downloaded
about the GameCube.
they
Let's,
they
let's, let's go GameCube.
they
You go ahead.
downloaded ROMs of their own games and then put them into their little NES things that you plug into your TV, and then sold that. But people proved that they were ROMs because they had signatures on them from the ROM sites.
Yeah, that's just stupid, and they expected them because they couldn't figure out their own shit. But no, GameCube,
Uh-huh.
probably their golden era,
Mm-hmm.
right? Sure, they had like the Game Boy connector and like 3 games that used it.
Well, I would call the SNES the golden era of Nintendo because that was when I was growing up. Those are my
But I mean, when
rose-tinted glasses.
okay, well, Super Nintendo was enthusiast still, for the most part. GameCube
Was
is
it?
like after like mid PS2 into the GameCube. That's when more casual markets were consumers were like looking at consoles as an entertainment alternative.
I always thought that the SNES was so ubiquitous that everybody had one because I didn't see anyone that didn't.
Yeah, not everybody. I mean, it was one of the first ones to take off, but
Maybe
it
it's
wasn't as big as the GameCube was.
maybe it's a California thing.
Maybe. But no, GameCube was massive. Like, it had the prettiest graphics of the systems that came out when it came out. Like, we had your Xbox, I think was Xbox before that or after that?
Xbox was
Original
that.
Xbox.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
either way, if you try to
Probably.
compare, PlayStation 2 had been out because PlayStation 2 had the longest life. But you compare GameCube to Xbox. Xbox had the dirty, muddy, realistic textures.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least
But
it had
GameCube,
Halo.
GameCube had like everything popped, everything had like roundedness.
It was
And
bright and
bubbly.
colorful. It was cartoony. It was for kids. Look, it's a cartoon. Let's go.
And for a more technical in-depth, it had real-time rendering using some what's the word for it? Proprietary version of like a Mac running system, basically. So
Yeah.
it could render things as like the Luigi's Mansion, those door opening cutscenes. They were just cutscenes. They weren't loading times at all.
Huh. Here, I made you some coffee. Watch out, it's hot. I lied. It's not hot.
So that's the point. Is like that's also when Wind Waker. Whether you like Wind Waker the best or Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask the best, that was like right in when they were hitting their stride. Also, I remember that the GameCube was the first system that I bought by myself at layaway at at a Walmart.
Oh. You what? You
I
just
saved
said you
up.
reserved? Oh, what?
I had my job.
Oh, oh! I never used that, so I'm not really familiar with that system.
So you bring the box. You can't do it anymore because credit cards and all
Yeah.
that shit. But you brought the box back to the customer service desk in the back.
Mhm.
Said, "Hey, I want to put this on layaway." They need to put like 10% or whatever down as a down payment, and then once you paid it off, you could pick it up and take it home.
Huh. It's like credit, but you don't actually get the thing until you actually have paid it for it completely. Whereas credit is you pay for it in piece, but you get it, but then you pay it back.
Yeah, like my headset.
That's silly.
Well, that's not credit cards were very rare back then. I remember it being like
guess.
$200 for the system with Luigi's Mansion
I have such good credit
at the
score.
time.
I'm happy.
I do too now.
I'm proud of my credit score.
I have my problems, but I have a good credit score.
What else did we have?
Well, I mean,
Because we went through that Nintendo pretty quick, without even
I
sidetracks.
suppose. Well, we had a few sidetracks.
We've got the Monster Hunter update coming out soon.
Which I'm looking forward to that, although I'm curious. I am curious.
Would you like to look some more at Dungeons of Eternity after this? Like
We want
today?
to wait for the others to be around.
Yeah, well, they're like dead right now or something.
They'll revive.
We hope. Anyways, there's a lot going on right now, and I just can't think of it because it's so overwhelming. It's just pushed itself all out of my head. There's so much
I got
going
something we can
on.
end off with.
There's so much going on.
What's your favorite, most obscure game from any console generation?
Evo. Easy.
Okay. What's your guilty pleasure then? Like, you know it's bad for one reason or another, but you still enjoy it.
Idle games.
Specific ones.
Specific ones?
Yes.
From any generation?
From any generation.
What is my guilty pleasure? I finished Bubsy.
Is
I
Bubsy your guilty pleasure then?
I don't.
They're kind of bad.
Back in the day, I went all the way through it because back in the day, I only had like a dozen games.
Well, that's because, that's what you had.
Speaking of only having a dozen games and making the most of what you could out of them, I
Oh, God.
I rented Super Battle Tank on Super Nintendo
I will
from
get... Good.
Blockbuster. And
Cool. Anyways.
I don't get an instruction menu from that, right? So I'm playing the game. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm a little 12-year-old kid. I fucking rock it, okay? And there's always these helicopters that are like shooting at me, and they're really hard. So I got really good at aiming the main cannon of the tank up at the helicopters to shoot them down. Why? Because I didn't know that you can push the select button to use a machine gun to shoot them down in 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll get back to my two of the questions I asked you.
Uh-huh.
But that reminded me. Virtual Boy, Virtual Console. Do you know the cost of entry to play that?
Oh God! I just remembered seeing the thing about that on Nintendo. Is it a cardboard thing that you put over your Switch too?
That's one of the options
So
for $25.
$25 cardboard?
Or a $100 piece of plastic.
God. No, Nintendo's so stupid. I had Mario Clash. That was a good game. I had Terror Boxer.
It's okay. We have the perfect Virtual Boy playing tool called the Steam Deck.
Oh shit. We can play those. Wait. Look what I've got on my head right now. I can play Red Alert.
Anyways, I just have to think about my what was the first thing I asked you before the guilty pleasure? Obscure. Yeah, obscure. I'll have to get to that one.
Evo.
But guilty pleasure.
Uh-huh.
I know it's bad, and it has that Project 06 remake, Sonic 06.
Oh God.
I know it's bad, and then the second level, you have to hold left or right at one of the automated jump sequences, or you'll like shoot past the platform you're supposed to like bounce off of. It's bad, but I liked playing it.
I hated every single Sonic game. I didn't go anywhere near any of those. I've completely avoided them. The only Sonic game that I've played for even an hour was Sonic Spinball.
Oh
and that
god,
was just
Sonic Spinball.
and that was
I
just
beat that game
pinball.
twice.
I didn't. I only played it for about an hour because it was at a friend's house.
And as for obscure, what's the most obscure? You know what?
Alien Crush.
No, I replayed the Steam version and realized it's also bad, but it's no longer guilty pleasure. I just
Now you just like
Legend of
it.
K.
Legend.
No, it's bad.
Legend of K. Which one was Legend of K?
The Teen Kitty Cat Samurai game.
Oh, I had Kingsley's Adventure.
Like the voice acting is bad, the story's mediocre as shit, and it's just like level based progression. There's no free roaming or anything like that. It's just like uh second to that though, that hasn't come back out though, was a PS2 exclusive game that tried to ape Ratchet and Clank but with level based progression. Rough Trigger.
Oh, I had that. I think I bought it for like $10 at Fry's.
But it was really good. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if it was a student project that turned into a published product.
You want to know something really bad? Even
What?
even when back then when I was getting physical games, I was still buying games and then not playing them. I don't remember anything about it. I don't think I put it in the system once.
The one thing I remember is the character on the cover art does not look like the character in
No,
game.
no, I do remember that.
It's a dog. Yep,
Hmm.
it's just a dog, but they don't look the same.
I also had Goblin Commander, which I didn't. I don't think I only played through the tutorial.
Pardon, I'm a little burpy right now.
Oh, well, you should have seen me earlier today. Board game group was getting mad at me because I was burping so loud.
What was that comic that someone showed me back in the day? It was a college full dorm full of gay men, and like they're all burping, and then like the lady that like is in charge of the building walks in, gives an even louder burp. It says like they might be gay, but they're still men.
I feel like I've seen that, but I have no clue what that actually was. What was? Oh wait, was that ASB? Was that Associated Student Bodies?
I think so.
It had to have been because I don't think that I would recall that anywhere unless that's what it was. It had to have been that. I've got
That was like
those.
a funny one.
I've got those. We'll go
Wow.
check.
Oh boy.
I'll go find out. They're under my bed.
Speaking of, I got some magazines over here I need to dump before I move because I'm not taking them with me. They're
Oh,
just old game magazines.
I actually regret abandoning my old GamePro and Nintendo Power magazines because they would be kind of collector's items now.
Well, I'll show you the stack, and if you want them, I can send them ahead to you.
What magazines are they?
GMR and some card game magazines called Inquest Gamer.
Oh, I remember. Now you can throw those away.
Okay.
That'll be fine. So
But the GMR sword in Monster Hunter.
they're gamers. I had the GMR Great Sword in Monster Hunter 1, and people called me a hacker because I had them because it was only available in the first 2 weeks of the game's launch for one of those event quests. And so because I had it,
Yep.
people called me a hacker.
I probably have the magazine talking about advertising it.
Monster Hunter. It's the only good thing.
Anyway,
It's the only good AAA. Even if it runs like shit on PCs right now, it's still the only good AAA game that's coming out these days.
yeah, it
Consistently.
follows the trope of bad launch but gets better.
Yeah. Well, since World, which is its first PC release, they've fallen into this trend of release 2/3 of the game at launch and then add in more monsters and content over the next
Yep.
year. And that didn't used to be like that.
But we finally got Leggy.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone likes their leggy. I want a main wolf Remember the wolves and the
I lost about
online?
the last 5 seconds.
Huh?
I lost about the last 5 seconds because I had a Steam Link hiccup.
Oh, but you were talking about
But
your
something you
menu.
want you yeah, talking about Legiana,
Yeah.
and then I lost after that.
Oh. Okay.
But something about you want like a main wolf monster.
Yeah, main wolf monster would be neat, wouldn't it?
I mean, we got a small monster, the warg,
Oh yeah, but and we didn't get a greater warg though.
great wargress.
A great wargus. Great wargus. Imagine the porn.
Oh God, I still like the uniqueness of the Rise expansion monsters,
Y-
Sunbreak,
Yeah, the werewolf.
the trifecta of horror monsters.
Yeah, the werewolf, the vampire, and the I
Frankenstein's
guess
monster.
I guess it was Frankenstein. What was it? It was a monkey, right?
Yeah, it was a punchy boy,
Punchy boy. There's a kitty here. Oh yeah, oh boy.
big green punchy boy or
God,
girl.
it's been a while since I've played. I don't remember it being green.
It was like a earth toned green and
Yeah,
brown, I think.
yeah. I want Wilds to be good. I want Capcom to learn from their mistakes, but the old adage, Capcom hates money.
I mean, everyone loves money,
No, Capcom hates money. They'll see it runs like a
I
piece of
guess.
shit and they'll put it out anyways and then ruin their reputation.
Wow, yeah.
After all the goodwill that they've built up, they'll put out a piece of shit that runs like garbage, like runs like a Switch 2 and then ruin all that goodwill.
And then there's Resident Evil.
And then there was another thing that I remember about the Switch 2. The video that I linked you, I don't know if you watched it.
I watched it.
Okay. The
Well, I
guy
listened to it.
the guy was talking about how when the Switch 2 came out,
Everyone was excited.
there was all these patches that updated old games so that they ran better because the Switch 1 was a piece of shit and the Switch 2 was better, but it was still a Switch. And but with these updates, you could now play Zelda Breath of the Wild in 60 frames per second or something, right?
Yeah, 60 frames consistently.
Yeah. So the people who bought the Switch 2 were hoping that they would keep this up down the line. And they didn't because it's Nintendo. All they did
Yeah,
wanted to do.
Nintendo's digging their own grave.
How much were those updates? Were they like $30 patches?
$20 usually, I think.
Okay. So they're charging you $20 for a game that you already own just so that it can run on the better hardware that you've paid $800 for already. Yeah, Nintendo can
Yeah.
go die. Oh, yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to talk about Nintendo. The patents.
Oh yeah, the patents.
The patents. You fuckers. You want to patent Dark Souls summoning? You can't summon Solaire to help you fight. That's a Nintendo thing.
We should record it. We should record a bit here in VR chat sometime.
What
One of
going?
us summons the other one. Yeah, one of us summons the other one. And it's like, hey, can you help me fight this thing? You're like, oh, sorry, I can't do that. Nintendo says I can't do that.
Yeah, Nintendo's blocked that. Nope. Oh, people out there in chatland, they are being told, "Hello, hi, chat." Didn't forget that you're there.
But chat,
Yeah,
chat, you
not
mean
non-chat.
comments?
Yeah, comments. The one comment, the fan. Hi, fan. Hi, Aiden. Wave to Aiden, O'Mal.
Hold up, hold up. But okay, there we go. I'm back again.
Oh, hi. Wave to Aiden.
Wave, hello. Wait, you're actually streaming this while recording it?
No, he's gonna be in the comments.
Oh,
He's the fan. So Nintendo pushed forward and
R1
was
fan.
granted the patent of the act of summoning an NPC to help you fight.
Yep.
They got that. It's theirs now.
Now I'm just waiting for the game jam of summon helper jam to say fuck you, Nintendo.
So we've got oh yeah, Power World's coming out in version 1.0 like What,
Yep.
next month?
I don't know. I didn't look. I saw the announcement list
It's
though.
it's it's soon. It's either this month or within like January or something. Really, really, really,
Yeah.
really, really soon. Um, 1.0. How about that? Maybe we should play that again.
Yep.
Anyways, so you can't summon anymore unless you want Nintendo breathing down your throat. However, well, the Holoverse. The only thing that I know the Holoverse,
Hoyoverse.
The only thing I know them from is like the VTuber people and that free to play Survivor like game. But I always thought that was a VTuber thing.
Survivor like.
Yeah. Am I thinking about a different thing?
Yes, you are thinking about different thing.
Okay, because I don't play gacha games, and I thought
Hoyoverse
I
is the developer of Zenless Zone Zero and stuff like that.
yeah, I don't play those.
You're thinking of like Hollow something else.
Hollow
The thing that
Live.
Miko is.
Yeah,
Hollow Live.
Yeah, I yeah, I for some reason I thought they were the same thing because it's all that
No.
VTuber girly bullshit. Anyways, they have mounts and they have summons. Oh my god!
You
Oh
know what else has mounts and summons?
oh
Final Fantasy.
oh! What about Dragon Quest?
Does Dragon Quest have summons?
But Dragon Quest monsters.
Oh, monsters, yeah.
Yeah, and guess what else? You know that Ditto thing where you're like a Ditto who's pretending to be
Anemone.
yeah a person.
Oh, that game. That's a Nintendo. That's a Nintendo game though.
Yeah, but guess what? That's just Dragon Quest builders.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that Animo open world. You
No, no, no,
transform into the
no.
creature thing.
No, no. And did you see all the bullshit with the Pokemon? It looks exactly like a cutscene from a Persona game.
Which one? The XY trailer?
I guess I don't care about Nintendo. I don't care about Pokemon. It's just a Pokemon thing. It looks exactly like a Persona game. Like the way that the camera
Yeah.
sweeps in, and the Lucarios are all sexy looking. They know who they're marketing to.
Do they?
Yeah, Nintendo weebs who will
I
defend
mean,
them
we
to
know
the bitter
Power World
end.
does. Power World knows
Oh
their
yeah,
audience.
Power World knows their audience very well. And then shit, I had it and then I lost it. There was another thing. I think it was to do with a thing. No, it's gone. Anyways, if you
Oh
think
well.
that are we done? Oh,
I think so. We've talked a lot longer than usual, that's for sure.
did we? It's only been 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's double our usual.
Yay. Are you tired?
My legs are.
What? Why? We're sitting.
I spent a week off sitting on my ass.
Yeah, and then you went
And
back
now
to
I'm
work.
walking around work.
What, has it been 2
Yes.
days since you've been back to work now, or one? Or three?
Third day back.
Third day
Third.
back? This
Not
is
as sore as the first day, that's for sure.
this is why I don't take time off. I just constantly work.
But I got paid for it.
Oh. I get paid for it.
Well, then take time off and get paid for it.
I get paid for working though.
Anyways, I think that's all for today.
Oh
We talked a
yeah.
lot about Nintendo and just a lot of things. Mostly Nintendo.
Fuck Nintendo.
Fuck Nintendo.
Fuck Nintendo. They can go bankrupt.
Yep, and when they die, we'll pick apart their stupid system and emulate their shit.
You want that to be a title of our video today? Is fuck Nintendo without a C, so it can still say fuck.
We can talk about titles later.
But we never do. You just let me do it all by myself.
Probably like Nintendo grave digging or something like that.
Yeah.
Digging its own grave.
All right. Well, let's go and look at something to chill out with.
Hollow Knight?
Oh yeah. We didn't do Hollow. Wait.
We did last week.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
That's
You
it.
scared the crap
Bye,
out of me.
folks.
I'm looking over
Bye.
here,
Hit
and
the
then
thing
suddenly he's
again.
here. Yeah,
Hit the
bye.
button. Hit
Touch,
the button.
touch on my nose. Give me a boop. Touch it, touch it.
I can't. You're in my
Yay.
wall.
Oh.